Hello everyone, it's Recharger here with another weekly video, and today we have a little change since I finally have caught up with my Hot Wheels mainlines. Then I have downsized the amounts I'll be opening, so the videos probably will be shorter, which I don't think is a problem because I know not many people like too long videos. So I have went from 12 or 10 or how many I did previously. I don't remember. I think I did 12 cars from mainlines. Well, now down to 6. And we're closing in on being done with mainlines unless I find new ones from current year or whenever I get interested in any. So that being said, let's go. So first of all, we have the GT Scorcher. This one is from 2024. Then the Alfa Romeo GTV 6 3.0 from 2024. GMC Hummer EV from 2022. The 55 Bel Air Gasser from 2023. The 82 Dodge Rampage from 2021. And lastly, a car I wasn't sure if I want to open it, but I thought might as well, since this thing is not collectible anymore. The Porsche 914 Safari is, at least it's not collectible while it's in the package, and I don't know the year. So that's that. Those are the main lines. Then continue on with Hot Wheels. Another goodie for my collection, the 57 Chevy. This one comes from Hot Wheels Racing 2002. And it's metal on metal rubber tires. I can definitely tell you that. Here's some description. You can pause and read that if you want to. There we have it. That's one. And the other Hot Wheels will be the Hot Wheels Racing NASCAR. This one also looks to have rubber tires. It is metal on metal. It's pretty heavy. This is the 1999 Pro Racing Series. Jeremy Mayfield. So it says 99. Is it actually from 99? Well, it says 98, so it was released on 99, so it's fine. What the car is, I cannot tell you because it's fully blacked out, so I guess when I open it, we'll see. That's that. Then we have Greenlight, the Fire 5901 Rescue, Series 4. This is the 1976 Plymouth Fury East Brunswick, New Jersey Old Bridge Volunteer Fire Department. Looking very, very sweet. That's that one. We have a Mini GT. That's the price I get it for. Got it for, LB Works Ford Mustang LB Gold Liberty. Gold. That's the color. Although I think it's more of an orange, but in the sunlight it is gold. And then we have a Racing Champions. The Tide. I forgot. It was Tide. Was laundry detergent or something like that, like powder or something. And yeah, NASCAR car with Ricky Rudd from 1997. And lastly, we have an M2, a model I've been wanting forever, and this one showed up finally available, so I snatched it instantly. This is the 1932 Ford Roadster, so that is very, very cool. Do we have like a release date? Is this? Yeah, it's like 2024, so pretty recent. Okay, so I need a thumbnail. So the thing is that I'm mostly hyped. Besides the biased one, I'm actually very hyped on this one and also this one. So this will be the thumbnail. So there we go. And let's get to cracking some main lines. Starting off with the Porsche. So this one's the off-road variation of the 914. Nice off-road wheels. We have all the spare wheel in the back, like a gas canister on the top and the back. I'm actually surprised that this is like painted, and also you get the paint side and stuff. So this is actually pretty nicely detailed for the main line. It does roll very good also. There we go. Next up, the 82 Dodge Rampage. Sadly, I've seen this thing only in two colors, this red one and the black one. Wish they would do more of this or make it premium. That would make me even more happier. We have a tow hitch, which I don't know what you could tow with that because I don't. Well, I have some trailers, but we have like a trike or trike bike in the back. Overall, also we have the lensed front headlights, which are part of the window. I think they are, or they're not actually. They do look black, so I think they're part of the base. Or at least the back or something, or part of the interior, something like that. And that is basically it. We got some stripage going on the sides and on the hood, but that's mainly it. There we go, the roller. Bel Air gasser with the yellow 3.5 Terror design, which looks very nice. Do like it. Very popular casting. I don't know why, but it's very popular. Now in my country, not as much at least. More popular, I think, in America and stuff like that. Okay, the casting that I think I'm the only one interested in. Don't have or haven't heard anybody even being slightly interested in this. The GMC Hummer EV. Right now I have this on in every color. So yeah, we got the Hummer badging on the front headlights. Got Hummer on the back, plastic roof, got a skateboard in the back, and some chunky off-roaders. And there's a roller. There we go. Next up, the Alfa Romeo GT-V6 3.0 in blue. This one debuted in gray, I think in the same design even. Yeah, with these rims, or maybe different rims. I'm actually not sure. I don't remember. We have deeds for the front, nothing for the back, sadly. Some stripe and some bits and bobs here and there on the side. Okay. It is a roller. There we go. And last card, the GT Scorcher from the Let's Race animated series. I believe this car was in the first season. It's a kid show, of course, but I was so bored I decided to watch it. I actually got a little bit, getting into it a little bit. This thing has the push up bumper, so you could, when you go around the track, so it wouldn't get caught. Some bikes driving past the building. Yeah, nice. I like this thing because it gives me very much cyberpunk vibes. So that's the reason I have this one. So there you have it. That's all the main lines. So let's put them aside and let's get into the premium stuff. First of all, with the 57 Bel Air Chevy. Okay, so yes, we have rubber tires. It's metal on metal. You know, like this racing variation, square D. I don't know what square D means. Number 55, although it should have been like a 57 since it's a 57 Chevy, but got some details for tail lights and front headlights. Yeah, I like it. Of course I like it because I collect this casting in premium and non-premium. Okay, I just noticed we have a slight issue. This side is like very low. It's like sitting to one side a bit. It does roll, but it's kind of funky a bit. Yeah. That's weird. Why is it doing that? I have no idea. That's fine. There we go. You can see it's even on the camera. It's slightly leaning to one side. I don't know why. Okay. Next up, our NASCAR. Okay, so there's the card. There's the car. Okay, it's a Taurus. This thing is a Taurus then. The 1998 season saw Mayfield bag his first NASCAR Winston Cup win and finish 7th in the points standing. Okay, that's that. So it's a Ford Taurus. Very, very basic. It's very like this chalky matte finish. Yeah, it's just number 12 mobile on the front, and that's basically it. There's nothing else to say about this. It's metal on metal and with rubber tires. So, and we have some interior in there also. Nothing too crazy on this one, although it's very heavy for what it is. Let's stick with the NASCAR still and or slash race cars, and let's do this Racing Champions. So there's the pedestal. You can place it like this. You can take and display your car like this if you want to. I've said this many times on the channel. There's your info of Rick Rudd. That's that. Here's the car itself. So base is plastic, wheels are plastic. The top is metal, of course. This is a Thunderbird, right? Yeah, it's a Thunderbird. So yeah, nothing much to say. Let's have a roll test. That's okay. For a NASCAR. I don't know why I said it like that. Let's go. Next up is the Mini GT Mustang. It's more of an orange than a gold, but who am I to judge the way they have made it? But this thing is very, very shiny. There's even some Liberty Walk stuff there going on. Liberty Performance on the windshield. Rims look very nice. It's metal on metal, rubber tires, lens tail lights. I think the spoiler is a separate piece, or it's not. No, it's not. Got a bunch of like grill is a separate piece. The bottom fog lights, separate pieces. Lens tail light. Headlights, rubberized wind mirrors that I don't want to touch. Yeah, this thing looking very, very sweet. This thing was like grabbed out on the pre-orders, so I was very scared I'm not gonna get it. Even in the our only diecast store, which sells these small scale cars, had like 2 of them, and I was rushing to it. It's like a 1 hour drive from me to get there, and I got there like even before the store was opened, and already like one of them was gone. So yeah, pretty crazy. I don't know why this one is so popular when the other ones are not that popular, but it is very beautiful looking. I can tell you about that. Okay, I'll leave the M2 for last because it needs to be unscrewed from the base. Let's do this Plymouth Fury. Oh, this thing is heavy. Talking about heavy car models. Wow, this thing has really big weight to it. It's metal on metal with rubber tires. We have the I don't know what they're called, emergency lights. Okay, on camera it looks perfect, like perfect red, but on my end, like on my off camera, if I'm looking at it, it looks a bit like faded red, which is interesting. And there's your details for the front. It's all painted. Same for the back. And the bumpers are separate pieces. And the front bit, as you can see, is a separate piece. Is this thing has an opening hood? I have no idea. Well, it should open this way, so... do I have something to open it with on hand? I don't think it does open even, because from these... I'm doing pretty actually rough. No, it's not even budging, so I'm not gonna try to get it open if it doesn't want to be opened. Maybe it's not openable, so that could be also the case, because sometimes they do the separate pieces for the hoods and to exchange for future different trim level cars, and yeah, not always are openable. It is a bit of a wobble, but mostly it's perfectly fine. I can adjust the wheels when I'm done with the video. But yeah, that is very nice. Okay, lastly, the 32 Ford Roadster. Oh, there's more stickers. So as most of the time they come in these acrylic cases with the base. Sometimes they don't come with the acrylic case and come only with the base, which I think is kind of dumb, but okay. Because then you need to get this separately, which is also very uncool, I think. Okay, let's see the 2 screws. Let's get it off the base. And there's one. And there's number. Come on, there we go. 2. So there's our hot rod, and it looks like it's gonna be a nice roller. There's your front end. Could have been some details on the headlights, but since they're already like this gray, then there's no point in painting them anymore. There's the engine details right there. I like the color. It looks very good for this car. Hot rod or stripped down old Ford, because basically at this point, like, this thing is actually mostly basic. Just remove the bumper, remove the roof if it had one, remove the hood and the fenders, and if there were any side skirts, and also those like steps or something. And there you have it, you have a hot rod. I think that's how it will work in real life. And this thing rolls super well. We have rubber tires. The rims look pretty nice. I wish they would be like even more detail, being like see-through, but you can't. That's a big ask, which I'm not going to ask. Oops, I think I messed up the wheel by accident. Maybe it is just messed up by itself. I don't know. It's fine. It is metal on metal, so there you have it. So let's do a top 3, and I'm keeping this one in the front here because, yeah, I think it's kind of obvious. I'm like, without doubt, I'm giving first place to the Hot Rod. Second place gets the Mini GT Mustang, and third place is this one. Because I'm not doing the bias thing, because that would be unfair. Unless I have other reasons come up, like that the most of the models are just not been as good, then the bias, then we will pick that that card. But this one also has the issue that's leaning to one side, so that's why it also doesn't. It should be like this, but it's for some reason like that. And without doubt, these are like amazing in my opinion. So there you have it, like a 10-minute or 15-minute shorter video. But I guess this is how it will be for a while now until something else comes up. So yeah, there's some very cool stuff I am planning to film. And yeah, I hope you liked the video. Leave a like if you did. Subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao.